Welcome to Beautifully Rebellious. Tune in as we challenge the status quo, unlock mindset secrets, and inspire you to live outside the box. I'm your host, Erin Burr, and let's dive on in. Unwavering faith. Knowing that what you know is what you know, and it's right. Whenever I think of faith, I think of the movie The Santa Claus. I watched that all the time growing up, and it's actually probably my favorite Christmas movie. Yes, I said it. I kind of memorized most of it, but the scene when Judy, the elf, not the waitress, but the elf, is talking to Scott on his first night as Santa Claus. And he's having trouble believing in the whole Santa Claus thing. And she says this one line that has always stuck with me. And it is, seeing isn't believing, believing is seeing. I always picture her and her cute little self saying that, like this tiny little elf girl. But yeah, that line has literally stuck with me my entire life. Seeing isn't believing, believing is seeing. And I feel like it is the perfect definition of having faith and trust in something. There are two things that I think we all should have unwavering faith in. The first one is the universe or whatever divine being that you believe in. And the second one is yourself, which is kind of like the first one, seeing that you are one with the divine. But I digress. So, trusting that everything always works out for you and for your good with the purpose of bringing happiness and peace into your life is essential to living a life of hope and optimism. Like I always say, and so does the law of attraction, like attracts like. What you put out, you receive back. And I think this is also where unwavering faith in yourself comes in. The faith that you can do the things that you dream of doing, having enough faith to act on those dreams with the confidence that they will, capital W-I-L-L, will work out. Remember, seeing isn't believing, but believing is seeing. So when your mind is so set on something, when you create the story that you are that person that you envision, and that you do possess the things that you dream of, and so on, then you begin to create that reality. That's the believing is seeing part. And guys, this does require work on your end. It is not a magical formula where you just get to believe it or, believe it for yourself one time and it happens. No. This requires work on your end because we have been taught how to think all of our lives. Just like Scott, if we didn't see it, then it couldn't possibly be real. And this way of thinking, though, is far too narrow-minded. There is so much more out there, so many more possibilities that we haven't even uncovered yet. And so to think in the realm that if I can't see it, then it's not real is so narrow-minded. We have to relearn how we think, basically. We need to relearn how to dream. And just like any skill that we learn, it takes practice. And you're definitely not going to be great at it at first, but that is why we practice, to become better and better and better at it. So, what do we practice? Well, we're going to practice changing our mindset. Sounds easy, huh? Sounds so simple to say it, but it isn't as easy as saying it. The way that you go about changing your mindset is by practicing changing your thoughts. Catching yourself when you think things and say things that counteract who you want to be and what you want to have. Speaking to those negative thoughts when they come up. Flipping the script, like I always say. And for every negative thought you think or say, counteract it with at least 2 positive ones, because it is so easy to be negative and we need to go twice as hard to counteract that and retrain our brains and our natural way of thinking. Speak life to your dreams. Speak, act, do all the things as though you are that person now, as though you are living your dreams right now. Give life, breathe life into those dreams. See in your mind, how would that version of you carry yourself? When you're in the store, how would that person be? When you're at work, how would that person be? When you're driving in the car, how would that person be? Be that person now. You're going to live as though it already is. Practice gratitude every day. I say this all the time. Gratitude is key. Listen to any well-off person, any person who makes a lot of money, a lot of celebrities, Steve Harvey, Oprah, those people, influential people, they will tell you gratitude is essential to getting anywhere in life. So practice gratitude daily, minimally 1 time a day. More if you can swing it. Gratitude is the fastest way that you're going to increase your frequency. And we want to be at a high frequency because when we're at a high frequency, we are attracting like things. And the things that we want are at high frequencies. You might be thinking too, well, this kind of sounds like I'm just being like toxically positive. I don't like that entire thing around toxic positivity because I think it gives a bad name to positivity and to choosing to find the good in things. Who said that we have to allow negative things into our life or into our mindset? Who said we have to sit there and take in news that brings down our vibe or sit there and listen to somebody complain about things when you can feel it bringing down your mood? Nobody said you have to do that. It is just something that we have been trained to think that we need to do to be, quote, good people. But no, know yourself. If negative news or people or music or anything like that pulls you down, then you need to keep it out of your life. This is essential in changing your mindset also. You are in a game of you and you alone. This game is you creating your very best life. And that means you can only allow the best into your mind space. So the more that you intentionally change your mindset, the more you will be able to believe in what is possible even before you can ever see it. This is when you get to start creating the magic in your life. This is when your faith in yourself is so strong, so unmovable, that you will begin to create your dreams and craft them here in this physical reality. Maybe it's a little silly to liken this whole thing to a movie about believing in Santa, but I think that children have the best minds for this. They are open, they believe in all sorts of things because their minds have yet to be shaped by the logic of the adults, by what we tell them is possible and isn't possible. Be like a child in this way. Think like a child. We all know I'm not really in religion like that anymore, but the Bible does say, have childlike faith. And that has always stuck out to me when I was in the church. Have childlike faith. Open your mind to what is beyond the physical. Trust in what is possible and even the, quote, impossible, because anything is possible. And know that you hold the power in yourself to create the life of your dreams. You just have to believe it. All right, guys. Till next time, love ya. Have a great one. Bye.